What's up, guys and gals? I'm your host, Mike Pugh of the Virtual Intel channel, and I believe we are officially live. Let me double check real quick. You're staring at the AI Magic Tools Infinite Image. This is the Infinite Image palette, and it is a brand new AI Magic tool recently unleashed onto runawayml.com. Man, this tool, I don't even know what to say about it. It's just crazy. You're gonna have to look at it. You're gonna have to watch. You're gonna have to play with it. You go and invest your time. That's what I recommend. But let's go and double check to see if I am live. Hold on one second, folks. Yes, we are most definitely live. Oh my. Check this out. So this is something that I just recently created with it. And I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, how is this even possible? I do know AI is powerful and AI can do amazing things, but this is just mind blowing. You'll see what I started out with. So, this is the finished product. Let's get back to the start of where I started at. I started here with nothing. Then I went in and looked for an image or graphic that I could build upon. So I chose this one, and these are some graphics that I created with Runway itself when I first started playing with Runway. So this is where I was at with it. So I went from this, which doesn't really have much definition besides, it looks like a stage or maybe a universe or something going on in there. I don't know. And then all this looks like a background, kind of crowded. Maybe, I don't know what this is in the background. And then this up here could be like a portal to somewhere or something. Maybe these two parts are a portal. I'm not sure. This is to your imagination, but this is somewhat abstract art. Looks definitely abstract. But now look at it. So this definitely looks like a stage of sorts. And this circular area is just like something, I guess, like a stadium kind of arena or something, maybe a center portion of a stage. And then this looks like where the crowd could be sitting at on the right. This looks like a bookshelf on the left. I don't know. It's just a lot going on here. And then in the middle looks like bowling balls or a fruit kind of table with fruits on it or something. I don't know. To me, this is just outstanding the way it turned out, because to start out with this and end up with this, I don't know, man. That's crazy. So what I did, I learned how to use it just now. So what I put in here, you have to put in a text prompt to generate whatever portions of the screen that you're looking to generate. So if you want to add to something, that's what the infinite image tool is meant to do. It's meant to help complete, like a puzzle, basically. It completes parts of your image. It can expand your canvas. If you have like a nice, really awesome background scene, maybe in a city or some sort of maybe even a jungle or a town or some sort of a location in the real world that you wanted to expand on and build that actual scene, you can build upon it using infinite image. So it says here, infinite image seamlessly expand an existing image by generating context aware elements through descriptive text prompts. So you prompt what you want it to build upon, but don't keep yourself locked in a box, so to speak, in your mindset or your imagination. Just let your imagination run. That's what I recommend. So don't just stick to scenes. Try to even work with random photos, random images, things that could just be something out of the blue. Come up with your imagination as far as you can. You never know. So what I'm going to do here, I typed originally 3D element. So I put 3D elements because I figured I'm missing some 3D elements to this thing. I don't know. Whatever the case may be. Now, how you use it, you have these options on the left over here. You have a pan. Pan is going to help you to move the canvas how you see fit. But as you can see, this blue highlighted outline, that won't move 100% with respect to the graphic that you choose to put in. In order to put a graphic in, or how to put a graphic in, you're going to go to the far left and go to upload image. That's what I did in order to get it in there. And then open once you choose and select whatever graphic that you want to put in. So I do have an interest on finishing out this abstract for a image thumbnail that I used on YouTube. I created, like I said, all of these graphics you see here, I created using Runway. So I'm going to expand upon a bunch of them today. Let's just play around and see what we could do. So for now, I'm just going to hit generate just to see what it does. It's going to go and fill in the bottom portion of the screen here with whatever it sees fit that it can populate based on the graphic that was supplied. So we're going to hit generate. Let's see what it does. Hopefully it does exactly what it did before when I first tried it. Now this time it added a different graphic on the bottom. So if you don't like what you see, you can hit cancel. See, there's a cancel option. And there's also a forward and backward. Look at that. That is crazy. So you can go and change that graphic, because what it does is it iterates, I believe, multiple views of what you wanted to come up with. So this is not entirely what I wanted, but I can go back over here and you can also check the seed. So let me try this seed here and bring it in. So you can use the fixed seed from another project and try to work on it. So let's just hit accept, because I do like this for now, but let me just see what it does, if I have a different seed or not. No, the seed is the same, so don't worry about that. You can change the prompt weight. When you change the prompt weight, generally what it does is going to go either stronger or lighter on the reconstruction. So let's just reconstruct the far left and far right for now. So to reconstruct more onto the graphic that you have towards the area that is not highlighted, you go to the cursor and you just move. You can move the actual highlighted box. So if you move too far, it's gonna try to generate something different. Let's show you real quick. Hit generate, and it may not look like what you want. So to fix that, you have to push it over a little bit further to the right. But actually, it did turn out to be something unique that I like. So you never know. So hit accept if you like it. And then we're gonna move over here. You can't left click, you have to drag. So you gotta drag it. So we'll try it one more time over here. Hit generate. And keep in mind, it's not going to superimpose over an element that's already built. It's just gonna go and construct over the elements that's not present. So that actually looks pretty interesting. I think I like the way it looks right now. So what I'm going to do is hit accept. Now I'm going to go in to the left of the screen. You have options. You can save to assets. That's what I'm going to do for sure. And then you can also download it. So I'll download it to my backgrounds folder on my computer, and I'll call it colorful portal. I don't know. I'm just giving it some random name that just pops up into my head. All right. So say I wanted to use that graphic. I can use it anywhere. Let's go right click, open with, and go to MS Paint so you can see it. maximize the screen, go up and higher in pixels. Now, if you have pixel quality issues, you can go to like a GFP-GAN tool and then upscale it. So let's do that real quick. Hopefully the GFP-GAN is running and working for me. We're gonna go in and upscale. And hold on one second. I gotta go to my folder for it. Backgrounds. And find that background. Here we go. Colorful portal. Open. And then let's upscale it by a factor of 4. See, GFP GAN, practical face restoration algorithm, but it also restores other photos, other images, old images to newer quality. It's going to basically take my pixels and scale them up. So I'll get the same identical graphic, but much higher quality pixels, which I like to do. While that's running, we're going to jump back and play with something else. So far, I actually like this setup, how it looks. It's a little slightly different from this one. This one looks like a stadium in the background and bookshelf and stuff like that. And this part kind of looks like more like a lounge area, a little seating, I guess, and a bowling alley balls. I don't know. Look like marbles or whatever. And so let me just go back. I'm going to go into another image, but before I do that, I'm going to hit reset. See, reset is in the upper right corner. You're going to go back and jump in with a different image. So, I don't know. Let's try something at random. Let's try this guy. Open him in there and see what it does. So maybe I can build out upon him. I'm going to put cyborg body parts. Cyborg body parts. Hit generate. Let's see what it does. This would be interesting if it builds the rest of the body. Oh, wow. It made cables. Look at that. That's pretty interesting. All right. I'll keep it. Scroll down a little bit. Accept. I'll play with it. And then we're going to go move the canvas over a little bit. Let's move the canvas up just to see if I can complete his head. See what it does. Come on, baby. I should put complete body. Oh, look at that. It did. So it is erecting something entirely different and unique looking. I like it, actually. I like where it's going. Let's move it over to the left. I'm gonna go pretty far out just to see what it does. What I should have did is also check to see all the versions of the different iterations of what it offers. But for now, see, now I went too far out, so now it's creating something entirely different. Plus I got a lot of white space over here, so it may not project anything good. But I could do something on the bottom first. Let me cancel, but let's go. Before we cancel, we're gonna move it over a bunch of times and see what it's doing. Wow, that's interesting. This might work, but I don't think I want to stick with it. This works for sure because it looks like it mirrored somehow the ear piece, and then I don't know what's going on here. Maybe it starts to look like it's on an assembly line of some sort. If I was to use that graphic, it definitely looks like an assembly line. I think that might work. I'll just let it be for now, and I'll cancel it and then just move it just over a little bit and down. And I guess I can't expand the cube much, so I'm not worried about it. We're gonna hit generate. Let's see what it does. Okay, that's what I expected. So it's putting more cables, and we will see what else it has. More cables, more cables. All right, I think I like this one because now it looks like it's on an assembly line, but it's giving different detail. I like that actually. That looks really nice. And we'll hit accept and then move it up a little bit more right there just to finish that out. Hit generate. Pretty interesting. Whatever is going on, that's interesting, man. Let's go a little bit further to the right. Accept this right here. I kind of like it, but hold on. Let's try. Yeah, I think that's a little better. Show one more time. I like number 2. Yeah, number 2 looks a little better. Okay, we're gonna accept, and we're gonna move it over just a little more. Hit generate. I want to make it a lot more larger on the horizontal position. That doesn't look good. Hit the right arrow. That looks good. Yeah, that looks like a complete piece. So let me see what else it has to offer. That's too big. That also looks good, but it's super chunky. But I like the definition, where the definition is going. But I'll go with this here. We're going to accept that, move it down a little bit, and finish this corner out. But I might actually want to go for a lot more to see if it can build a little bit. So let's hit the generate again. Yeah, this is definitely a really amazing tool. I like how it has a separate piece, a separation here. This leaves a little food for thought for sure. And let's just see what else it has to offer in that. That looks nice. I like the green one, and I like this one. The green one actually stands out a little bit more to me because then I can build upon it and see what it's building. So let's do that. We're going to accept this here and then bring this up and over just to finish this out. Maybe one more notch. Yeah, hit generate right there, finish that corner, and see what it builds upon this. Should be interesting. Yep, I figured it would build more of a piece there. And we're going to definitely accept that. I like that. I'm not going to even check it. And to finalize, let's just go a little bit further out. Hit generate. It's going to complete this piece to the puzzle. And wow, that is turning out to be dope. Looks like a hand of some sort. All right, let's go up and finalize that little small segment. Let's see what it does. So yeah, we're building definitely towards something. So over here, it looks like it's going to turn into a head. So we'll accept this. Let's go over to the left and see what it does. I'm going to move this canvas over and try to get more going over here to the left. So I kind of want this head to be in the center of the graphic. That doesn't look too good. It's not really turning into a head. It would be nice if it turned into a head. So I'm going to cancel that. Maybe move it over a little bit. Go into increasing the prompt weight and hit generate. I should call this cyborg head, and that way it can build the rest of the head. That almost looks like a head. Yeah, it looks like it's starting to become a head. So we'll call it, let's see real quick. That part looks good, but I don't know. I don't know if it's going to complete the head to make it look really, really good quality. So we're going to cancel that. We're going to call it cyborg head. And we'll hit, let's move it over to the side a little so I can fill it out. Should be able to fill out the head. Whoa, what in the world just happened there? That looks a little bit more like a head. Yeah, but the face is definitely falling apart. So I don't know if I want that. Let's just move it over, hit generate. There we go. Now we're starting to make it happen. Let's look at more of the piece. Yeah, that looks cool. That looks cool too. It's kind of small. I like the bigger one. Accept. All right, so we're gonna go down and try to complete it. We'll stick to the course and then generate course of direction that is going. Yeah, man, this is really, really interesting. There we go. Now we got the cyborg head there. And accept. Then we're gonna go down one, and then we'll just put parts. And this should end the graphic here. So it looks like it's on an assembly line being constructed. Really interesting, folks. So this is a success. Definitely something that I did not have starting out. As you can see, we're gonna accept for sure. We're gonna move this over, and huge, huge success. We're gonna reduce the size so you can see the full graphic. I might have to go a little bit larger on the base and a little bit more on the upper portion. So we'll do that because the graphic isn't that big in terms of more of a portrait mode. So we're gonna add a little bit more. So let's just hit generate just to fill it out. The upper portion slightly and the bottom portion. We still want this to be centered to some degree. So that looks good. Accept. We're gonna move it over. Generate. What's gonna be interesting is this part here. These look like fingers to some degree, but I'm not sure what it is. Let's see. Move that. Move this. Move that. I like it this way. I like the red. All right, accept that. And we're going to move over one more time and hit generate. This is starting to look like more of a solid piece of digital art for sure. And I guarantee you no one else has made this before. So let's see. There we go. That fits really well. hit accept, and then we'll just move it up just a slight bit here. I don't know if I want to put something here at the end of this portion, but we'll just complete the upper portion up here just slightly, just so we have enough space for maybe a, I don't know. Oh, look at that. They put a head in there. That's interesting. Now it looks like legs, robot legs, and that's a head. That is interesting. Wow, it's applying a head there because it's acting as if this is the upper torso. Okay, that's interesting. I like it. We're gonna accept, and we will move it over a little bit more. Hit generate. Just trying to get the head back into the center somewhat. I like it a lot. I'm not gonna even look through. Actually, let's just see what it does. Ooh, that looks really good. Yeah, I'm glad I looked through it. All right, I'll take that. Looks like some sort of tools and mechanisms are being applied to the head. And we'll move it over one more time over here. And this should be really good too. We'll see. Interesting. I like it. Doesn't look too bad. That looks good too. I'll do this because these look like different part pieces. Interesting. And let's complete this robot head up here. Why not? But at this moment, I will hit accept and I will save this or add it to my assets. I'm going to download this and call it Robo Background or something. Cyborg Background. Or just call it Cyborg Back. There we go. Save it. And we move this up here just to get this head to be generated. I want to see what it does. So you can actually just create entirely new things no one ever seen before, for sure, doing this. That's why I said, like, don't limit yourself. Just keep going. Look at that. He looks cool like that. A lot of different interesting designs. I'm going with that one. And moving it up just a slight bit more just to complete the upper portion of his head. I don't like that. That's interesting. I don't like that. And this is much better because you see these two parts match. So there we go. That's a complete process. And we will finish this part. Wow. I mean, it is stunning. It's stunning what you can do today, folks. It is just off the chain. Way beyond, light years beyond what was ever possible before in the past. Look at this. Wow. Interesting. So I think this is the most realistic, relevant piece going into it. But this may fit better right there. Even, well, this, I don't know about that. I may use this. I'm not sure. Or go for another generation. Because this part is not it's not connecting fluidly. It's not really meeting specifications to what I would like it to look like because this doesn't all match. So does it have to match? No, but I want it to look like it fits there. So let me just move this over a little bit, hit generate, and maybe that'll come up with the rest of this piece. Let's see what it does. Now it's definitely not. There we go. So this looks a little better. Yeah, I like this. We're gonna go with that. And one more push to finish this puzzle piece right here. So it's kind of, Infinite Image is kind of like a puzzler. It completes pieces and definitely makes things look interesting. Look at that. That is crazy. Wow. I'm gonna go with this one here. Makes it look even more complete. So yeah, this is a nice size graphic. I can use this for anything that I have in my mind. Let me finish the right side of his body. So we'll complete the right side of his body and probably put some white space out here. Let's generate. Wow. This is really, really, really amazing. Hopefully it's not frozen, because I neglected to save this portion. Sometimes Runway does get frozen a little bit. Oh, that's nice. It worked out. Okay, let's go. Because it's trying to really improvise right there. And so that's why I guess it took a lot more effort. That almost looks like an arm is trying to develop. Maybe his arm is blocked over here. I don't know. Um, I didn't give it enough space actually. So I may reject this. Um, yeah, let's cancel that. We're gonna open up the space a little bit more so I can get a full arm, but we will add this to assets for sure and download this one too. So where did I put the other one? Cyborg, what did I call it? Cyborg back, right? I don't know where it went. Whatever the case may be, I'm gonna do it again. Type in cyborg back. We'll put alpha and save, and let's go out one more time. All right, we're gonna generate. This should finalize it. I'll be done with this one. So after that, I'll work on probably one more. Interesting. All right, now he got an arm. I like this here, how it's connected. All right, accept, move it down, and let's generate that part. It looks like it's gonna complete the leg and maybe put a hand or something there and more tools interconnecting. Oh, okay. It's not bad. Well, that looks cool because it looks like it just has parts that are being used to build him or something. Yeah, like definitely an assembly line for cyborgs. Wow, that's interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna go with one of these. Yeah, that part looks good for the leg. They're completing the leg, as you can see. I think this looks the best for the leg. See how the leg portions are being completed? Also this part. I think I'm going to take this here. Yeah, so that's it. I'm done. We'll save this to assets too. All right, we're done with this one. So let's hit reset. We will try one more and that will end our session for today. But we will do something different. Let's see if we can finish building this guy out. Open. See if I could build his legs. That'd be dope. Cyborg legs. Okay. Hit generate. Has to be consistent with what we got here. Oh my God. Did y'all just see what happened? It did exactly what I thought it would do. It built those legs out. Wow. And gave him like sneakers. That is incredible. Let's see what else it has. Nope, that doesn't go with the same pose position. Nope, that doesn't match. That looks crazy. Nope, this is the best. The first iteration was the best. All right, let's bring it down a little bit more. And cyborg. Let's just hit generate just to see what it does. It should complete the shoe. Because it's going to look, yep, it looked for what it previously made and it completed it. Look at that. That is crazy. Oh my God. All right. We're going to accept that for sure. Let's complete scene. Complete scene. All right. So we'll go to the right this time. Just a little bit. Generate. So it's just going to build like shadow in the ground, I think. Because it's going to analyze what's here and then just build upon that. There we go. And up here is going to build the wall. So let me accept this. Go up. Hit generate. It's just going to keep building upon that wall. Make it gray. That's what I think it's going to do. And it's putting another robot arm in there. I don't want to. Yeah, this is better. I want to see another robot arm or any kind of robot in there. I'm just going to put gray background because I don't actually like that part there in the graphic. I could fix it with not Photoshop, with MS Paint. I don't have Photoshop, by the way. But I don't know. Let's cancel for now. Let's move it up to complete the top portion. And I'm going to put complete background. That's what we'll do. All right, complete background, hit generate. See what it does. And then I'll just fix the small little smidget portion, tiny portion there. There we go. See? So it completed it. That's exactly what I want. And then just a small tiny portion. Hit generate. It will just fill it in. All right, there we go. And then we're going to bring it to the left. Hit accept. Go to the left over here and just add small little bits. So we'll hit generate because it says complete background. It should complete that part. But we do have this lower portion that looks like wood. Hopefully it extends it going outward. Oh wow, it gave him like a weapon in his hand. And this one put a moon in there. Okay, we're gonna cancel. We're gonna start with the bottom. Let's move all the way down. Hit generate. So this should fix a lot of the shadow stuff and complete that. There we go. We're gonna move it up. Hit accept, move it up. Should fix this portion. And the transition from here to here is gonna just should plug it in. Put a ball back there. Actually, I don't mind that. I don't know what that is. I don't mind that either. Something else in the background back there. So let's move. Actually, this looks like pipes. We'll go with this portion. We're gonna hit accept and just complete this. Complete background. We'll see what this does. It might make the rest of the box looks almost like a door, but whatever that is, I'm gonna cancel that because I actually went the wrong direction. Or I didn't complete this corner, I should say. So other than that, are we gonna be ending this session? Most definitely. That looks like a wall. That doesn't look too bad. And that looks much better there. Yeah, that gives it a different look for sure. I might want to extend the upper portion of it. So let's do that just to complete this top part. So we'll accept it. We'll move up a little bit and try to center the graphic. That doesn't look too good with the... All right, there we go. That's good. I'm gonna accept this and move this over, and we should be finished. This should finalize it. Wow. So now I got a full size, looks like an android, but he's a cyborg, at least for what I tried to plug in. So we're gonna hit so we're gonna save this, add it to assets, download it, and we'll add them to my cyborgs folder. I don't have one. I thought I had one. Let's see, maybe my videos. No. Interesting. I thought I had one. Let me just create a cyborg folder. I like those types of characters. Let's see, cyborg. All right, there we go. And we'll send it here. And that's it. That ends my live stream, folks. This is Infinite Image. Way, way beyond, light years beyond most AI art tools. I mean, as you see, this is astonishing. Let's go and see the finished product before we end this session. So I started with this guy. Let's go to MS Paint. Started with this and ended with, let's go pictures, cyborg. end it with this. Wow. And then I can go in and upscale it because it doesn't look like the quality of the pixels is that great. So let's go to GFP-GAN real quick and try to upscale. And this is my upscaled finished product of the other one that I had done. We're going to download it. Go to my background before I end the session and try to find where I did that background. Oh, okay. Is it in here? I know it's in here somewhere. Whatever. We'll just call it abstract. See, abstract. 22. Well, actually, no, abstract 1 alpha. Because it is part of the abstract 1 that I started. There we go. That way it's somewhat connected. And we'll check the quality before we end this session just so you folks can see. And now we'll just go in off of the Cyborg graphic, open, and submit. This might take much longer than the other one, but let's go back to MS Paint with this graphic and see the quality. So you can see the pixels. This is where you score. So check it out. You see the pixel quality is pretty crazy. Like very high quality pixels. Let's right click. Actually, let's just use the magnifying glass so you can see. See, the pixels is very, very well defined. All the pixels. Rich. All right, so let's go back to GFP-GAN, see if it's done. Nope, it's not done. So it's gonna keep going. Sometimes it goes a little too long, so you might have to refresh. So let's just refresh the screen. And that did not work. Oh, there we go. Refreshing sometimes doesn't work too great either because there's a ton of people using GFP-GAN on the planet. This is through huggingface.co. So you have to just be patient. Sometimes it just doesn't work at all. And it will have like red and tell you that it's not running and all that. That's because it's a free tool and people all around the planet is using it simultaneously. So after that's done, look at that. It went up very fast. Look at the pixels, how solid everything looks. To me, that's a finished product. That looks really good. Now, if you don't like the ground, like see the ground, the pixels on the ground quality don't look that great. You can basically steal the ground here and then superimpose it onto this graphic. But obviously you're still going to have quality issues. So you may have to upscale this from another upscaler and then get to the same size of the graphic and then superimpose on it. Depends on what you choose to do. I have another upscaler, but I'm not going to show y'all folks all of that stuff. That's not the purpose of this video. The purpose was for you to see what you can do with Runway in terms of infinite image, using that infinite image tool. Now, before we end the session, I'll show y'all folks how to get to this. So I believe I already saved it. Let me go back, check my assets, and there it is right there. So yeah, I definitely got that as an asset. We're going to go to AI Magic Tools in the left of the screen over here. This is how you get to it starting out. And I put all of these as favorites so they show up at the top. I have image to image, text to image generation. Infinite image is this one. Just it basically gives a little simulation kind of view. Then you got frame interpolation. This is going to be the next video I'm going to work on to show y'all folks how frame interpolation works. Runway is pretty amazing. It's offering brand new tools almost on a daily basis here and there. Maybe once a week you get a brand new tool or whatever the case may be. They are offering some amazing stuff. Erase and replace is pretty powerful. I made videos on that as well. And then text to 3D, really awesome stuff that we have. Is just so many different tools that are being unleashed. Another tool for video creators, you got super slow motion. So you can get super slow-mo video footage. It's just, man, crazy. And then they got this extract depth. So you can extract the depth information in a video or an image. That is nuts. I don't even know how I would apply that to what purpose and what extent I would do to utilize this, but whatever the case is, it is just so many different things. They keep coming up with brand new stuff, and it is just mind-blowing, man. What you can do with this stuff is mind-blowing. Other than that, I'm out of here. Joe, love and peace to all. Mike Pugh signing off. Feel free to subscribe. Feel free to hit the thumbs up. Feel free to share this video socially if you feel it's going to impact other people in a most positive manner to help them create something truly awesome. That is definitely, it would be an awesome thing if y'all folks done that. Other than that, I'm out of here. I'll see y'all folks next time. And I'm out.